We're back at it again, guys, with some more Sonic Colors Ultimate. I cannot believe how often we're getting news for this game. Seems like every day we are getting something new for this game, and I think it's sad news. And I'm a bit late to it, but I've got to add some discussion in here as well. So let's just go over the news, and then let's get into discussion afterwards. So, we got shown, finally, Tails in the game. In a Famitsu magazine, we got new screenshots of Tails with Sonic. It looks like that of Sonic 4 Episode 2. Animation looks almost the same to me. I know it's just Tails picking up Sonic, so I guess how diverse can you make the animation? I mean, you still could have, but yeah, it looks the same as Sonic 4 Episode 2. But it's not the same as Sonic 4 Episode 2, because it's literally just Tails picking you up if you die. This confuses me, because Sonic Colors is easily one of the easiest Sonic games out there. It is a very simplistic 2D, mostly 2D platformer. It's got some 3D stuff in it, but the 3D stuff is always just these wide hallways with like no enemies or anything. So I'm confused as to why they added something as weird and as redundant, I would say, as Tails just saving you as an assist. I don't think this technically completely deconfirmed. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's highly unlikely we're going to get to play as Tails, which sucks. They easily could have done it. But on the map screen, why are we seeing Tails icons? They look like they're a collectible for some reason. So unless these Tails icons share across each stage, so for example, if you collect one in Sweet Mountain Act 1 and it carries over to Sweet Mountain Act 2, which is why there's a counter on the screen, which could be the assist mode, then the collectibles could still do something. They could still be collectibles, but honestly speaking, guys, Tails is probably gone. I know how much I want Tails to be playable. He could easily just have the boost the same as Sonic. Games like Sonic Dash have done that, so why can't they do it for this game? Just something different. Sonic and Tails are the main characters of the game. They're not the only characters of the game. They're literally in the CGI intro running together, side by side. It would have been really awesome if you could have actually played as him, but you can't. So that sucks ass. Now, we got even more than that. We got a look at the Jade Ghost Wisp. Or as Roger likes to call it, our new friend, the Wisp. I don't know why I find that so funny, by the way. Just that we've gone from Sonic's actual friends like Tails and Knuckles and Silver and all of that to the Jade Ghost Wisp. I don't know why that's so funny to me. The Jade Ghost Wisp. Save your friend, the Wisp. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, we can see that. I'm gonna take a guess here. This Wisp looks like an easy mode. It literally just looks like an easy way to bypass enemies and obstacles. I think that's what it says. It says that you become invincible pretty much. You can go through enemies. I think you can go through certain platforms or something. So really, it just kind of looks like an invincible mode, which is a really boring ability to me. So I don't think it's going to be properly implemented into the game. It's not going to have like redone level design where it takes advantage of the new Wisp, I don't think. It's literally just going to be, here's a Wisp here, it's going to make the game easier. So I don't know, that's two things in a row that is making Sonic Colors an even easier game than it already is. That really doesn't make sense to me. And sadly, looking at these screenshots, the game still looks as unfinished as it did before. Not from the first trailer, but from the screenshots from the website. I know people are saying that those screenshots look more finished, and they do, and that they look great. I don't think so. So, let's look at these Tails ones again. There's one of Planet Wisp, and it looks totally dead. And I guess you could technically argue that that's the point of Planet Wisp. It's not meant to be really alive. It's been taken over by Eggman, so I guess the new look could be argued that it fits, but I don't think so. The beauty of Planet Wisp was that it was beautiful, but it was also absolutely full of factories. Like, it was a very stark but cool contrast. Now it's kind of just, now it's all dark a bit. It's all kind of drab. Like, it just doesn't seem to be a lot of lighting here, and the models look so off. They're like proper bright in these dark areas. That just doesn't make sense to me. And then again, I have to talk about Tropical Resort, because I think this is the worst offender. Tropical Resort is meant to be bright and bubbly. We're in like this carnival. It's not Starlight Carnival, but we're in this like parade in space. It's not meant to be dark, you know? You've got the Earth right next to you. It's meant to be beaming on the stage. Like, it's not meant to look drab and dark, you know? Like, it looks like it's nighttime, but we're in space. So I'm really not digging this look, and honestly, I doubt we're getting this fixed at all. The artist said that he had worked on the game. Like, he had done stuff for colors. Does that mean, like, it's over? Has this game, like, been officially finished? Like, has it gone gold? I don't know if they would announce themselves, oh, Sonic Colors have gone gold because it's a remaster, but I'm just still not enjoying the look. I mentioned this in a previous video as well, but I still think Aquarium Park looks good. I definitely think it looks worse still, but it looks like a good stage. Starlight Carnival also looks weird. It's just the way that the lights look so flat now. Like, look, just looking at the map, looking at the whole screen for the Starlight Carnival area, it's just the colors on the ships. I don't know why they look flat. And there's also like a 2D section where they look flat rather than like beaming lights. Just, I don't know, it doesn't look great to me. And then there's screenshots of the other Wisps as well. You've got the laser, drill, hover, rocket. I think it's every single Wisp they've showed off. Yeah, every single Wisp has been shown. We didn't get any new screenshots of Asteroid Coaster. I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like from the outside, because that stage looked fine in the trailer from the brief moments we saw from the inside of it. So I'm really hoping that's made it out alive. And then obviously Terminal Velocity, I'm really curious to see how that turns out. I also hope we start getting some music previews soon, you know, because there was some music in the Sonic Central and it sounded good. I don't think it sounded as good as the original game, so I truly hope, please Sega, please don't make this vital mistake. Please let there be an option to switch to the old music. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition does it, so please Sega, let it be done. Also, another thing I'm sad about, in this magazine, there's no other renders either. It's just the stock Sonic Colors renders, and I just kind of want something more dynamic for Sonic. I really hope for games like Sonic Rangers, we get some really cool and unique poses. I think the Smash render for Smash Ultimate looks pretty good. I don't think it looks the best anymore. At the time, I remember being absolutely blown away. But that's a pretty good, you know, it's a pretty good baseline. He just looks so stiff, and just the expressions are not, he just doesn't show a lot of emotions other than, you know, grinning, you know. He doesn't look really fierce. He doesn't look like he's really trying. He's got a proper attitude. He just looks kind of basic. It kind of reminds me of the Mario renders in 3D we used to get from like the GameCube and Wii era. I thought they looked really bland, but then we started getting stuff with Odyssey, and they looked amazing. I thought they looked fantastic. So please, Sega, with Sonic Rangers, can you actually like make the renders like cool and exciting? That would be very nice. But it's only maybe a week or 2 weeks until we get official gameplay, because Sega they did confirm from Sonic Central that a few weeks, it'll be new gameplay in a few weeks, which from the time of Sonic Central would literally line up perfectly with E3. So Sonic is going to be at E3 in some capacity. Like, it's going to happen. Like, 100%, I would literally bet my entire life, Sonic is at E3 in some way. But it might not be Rangers, but I hope it is. If you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch it. I think it is very interesting indeed. Sorry for being late on this news. This literally came out at 1 AM yesterday, my time, and I can't record videos at 1 AM. I am sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm trying to get to sleep. Neighbors are sleeping. I can't record. So, sorry about that. Hopefully future news doesn't come out at like 1 AM. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to cover it again. But for the most part, I'm always on the news. So stick around if you want more Sonic news and discussions. And also give me suggestions for like topics you want me to cover in the future. Because although I've got a lot of ideas right now for content to make, I'd like to hear your thoughts on stuff I could make in the future. So anyways, I appreciate you all tuning in as always. Sorry that this video seemed kind of rambly. I don't know, I'm just feeling like discussing random Sonic Colors stuff because we've already got the news, right? So I wanted to just add new stuff in here as well. Do you think the game looks better than it did at, I guess, the last trailer, which wasn't that long ago? That was like a week ago, wasn't it? Wow. We've only known about Colors for a week, but it feels like forever already, because we technically have known about it for ages, because it was leaked, when was it, April? Anyways, I'm rambling. I appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure to watch my new video from yesterday, from the time this video is out, talking about Sonic Rangers and my hopes for the game. But with all that said, thank you all for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out, my dudes.